Feeling misunderstood is something that everybody faces. Something about me is that didn't connect with me. I felt like I wasn't like everyone, so it didn't really explain those feelings for me. My name is Jaylin. A little bit about me: I am from Alabama, born and raised. I was in the military for almost 8 years, and I got out last year. And my experiences and my life kind of pushed me to wanting to be, my authentic self to the best that I can do in my ability. So here we are. I told myself I'd make a YouTube video, and um, yeah, this is the topic that I chose. So the reason I chose this topic was I live pretty far away from Alabama, and I went back home and visited family, and it was great to see them. And it made me, you know, be grateful for where I came from, and be able to touch base with, my roots. And one thing that you know my family couldn't understand was why I hadn't come back home and stay with them, or live in that area, and you know figure out figure out life right next to them. And I couldn't really give them an answer, and I felt a bit confused at why I couldn't just articulate it properly, or even get them to understand a little bit. And maybe you could relate to this. There's some stuff that um, you can pull from it and use for yourself and apply it in whatever way. But yeah, I don't know where this channel is gonna go from top to bottom, but yeah, that's what I got. So, in the career that I chose is a little bit different from my past in the military, and it requires you to meet a lot of people, have conversations with them, and also exploring a new city and a new state that I've never been in. Was a bit daunting. However, you wake up and you keep going. You're there every day. So a little bit of the things that I realized meeting so many people and having conversations with them is people, I guess, see the world through their own lens based off of the experiences they may have had, and how they base how things should be in the world. And when it came to me being the person that would feel misunderstood, and I don't know if you can relate to this, but I would hold on to that feeling a bit more than what I felt I saw others doing within themselves. And it kind of makes you feel a bit disconnected or separated. And I didn't know how to, I guess, cope with that feeling. Um, that makes it made me apprehensive about meeting, any more people, or even showing a bit of vulnerability. I like the idea of meeting new people and wanted to be myself. However, I had to kind of ask myself who I am, and that kind of put me on this journey of figuring out why the people I felt saw me and didn't understand me the way that I thought they should. It made me kind of recluse, I guess, cut back in and just limit my interactions with them, and I don't even know how to say it, but you aren't alone. The experiences that you have in your life kind of are a reflection of how you carry yourself today. And this is just my interpretation of it. You know, it makes it is what you can make it. And even living all across the country and a little bit overseas, I got to meet so many different people just in the military from all walks of life, and so many opinions and stuff can get you feeling a bit overwhelmed, and kind of deciding how you carry yourself and wondering if, oh, if how I'm carrying myself doesn't align with this person that I want to be friends with, then I'm going to only cut it to, you know, surface level face value type things, and you don't feel like you're able to actually express yourself as much as you want. Um, so one thing that I've done is kind of tap into my creative side. Um, I write music as a rap artist. However, I'm looking to learn a couple instruments. I'm trying to learn another language. Um, and there'll probably be more things, but go explore who you are because you want to, not what image you want to have others to see. And it may feel like you are disconnecting from them, from those people that are in your circle. However, I think connecting with yourself will either enrich those relationships that you have with other people, and it may be tough at times if the people that you're around don't really want to accept who you are. But it'll make your life so much easier when you see that if you focus on discovering sides of yourself that you blocked off from others experiencing, um, how much more it can bring to the table when you do meet those people that align with how you carry yourself. Um, use it as, you can reframe it. Use it as being misunderstood as something as like, okay, well, that's what makes me, me. Or you don't have to do any of it. It's not something to, constantly think about to where you're distracted from being in the present moment. But just go explore. Go do the things that you never thought you see yourself doing. Not because you felt like you shouldn't be doing it based off of how you want to fit into some box that you kind of allowed yourself to build. What if you just kind of sat with yourself and asked, what do I want to do? And you may not know the answer all the time. I definitely don't on the day to day. And one thing I've introduced into my life is meditating a bit and just being mindful and really going to do new things that I'm not I don't know a lot about, and seeing how much, I guess, fun it could be, or if you want to make a game out of it, and how many people could I meet that have the similar interests, 3 similar interests that I have, or maybe it's one. How far that goes, it's it's you it's you keeping going in your own direction, and the people that align with that, the right people, they will understand. And you truly, full circle, you just truly aren't alone. And how you do that is up to you. It makes that these are all my opinions. I don't really want to, push an agenda or whatever for you to have to go back and forth with, and think about what you've done in the past and see if, like, hey, this person said I should be doing this and I haven't, therefore I'm this. Just let that go. Go be yourself. That's kind of why we're here today. It's my first YouTube video. Don't know how many topics I'm going to have, but I'm ready to explore it. Let's go see what it is. One thing I want to ask you is, have you ever felt misunderstood? Probably yes. If there's something you're willing to share in the comments, please feel free to, put that down there. And I invite you to like and comment and subscribe and share this with people that this may resonate with. Either way, I've realized I'm doing this for myself. So my advice to you is to do it for yourself. And it might shed a bit more light on you understanding yourself. And you won't even have to worry about being misunderstood. Like those people that understand you, you'll run into them. And then you'll know how to make those connections. And if you don't, you'll figure it out together. That's my idea. All right. I'll see you on the next one.